Hello everyone, this is Altaf 985 and today we're going to discuss the Chinese tech tree. I've played China for around one and a half year. Also during June 25th or 22nd I started play War Thunder after my friend decided to, hey Altaf, go play this game, it's good. I have played this game before in my friend's PC, and it's kind of a average at the time. But when I played this game for my first account, I decided to play China. Though my friend decided to suggest I should play with Japan or Soviet or Germans or other things, but I decided to play China. Why I am gone for the moment? About 2 years. It's because I'm busy with my school. During those times, I was studying for my high school entrance, and so I don't have much time to make a video or doing something because it's kind of my goal to go to the school I wanted. So why I play China? It's because I kind of don't know which nation I should choose between the Americans or the Soviets or Germans or etc. My friend who is playing the game more longer than I, he suggests that don't play Germans or you want to play Germans, but he says it was expensive, the repair cost. But yeah, about that I don't want to. Japan is also my option, but my friend's brother, he said to me, he's like, no, don't play Japan. It's so hard to grind. The early one, yeah. I'm just saying the early one. The early one is kind of a trash, but the newer ones is actually good. I mean, like the STB, the Type 74, and etc. The Type 10 and etc. They're good. They're good actually, but I'm decided. Now I just play China. It's for real. China is more diverse, I should say. Yes, you could say that it was a copy nation, but if you say that China is bad nation just because of its copy and paste tanks and vehicles, that the only one that actually good is in the high tiers, no, I would say not, because any nation in the game has different nation tanks in their games as in their tech tree as well. Like Germany have KVs, they have American Shermans and etc. The Americans have Japanese planes, Chinese tanks and etc. in there. The British have Americans, and yeah, they have Americans. And the others, Swedish have some Germans and Czechoslovakian, who want to say that. Soviets have American, British, and Germans also. I'm not judge them. Japan, they only have around the middle part after their surrender during World War II. So I still that still counts. Italy is also the same as Japan, and also finally the last one is Israel. With the thing I don't want to play Israel is because, man, why should I have to grind a British tier 5 just to get an Israeli tech tree, man? What the hell? Why not just give it us a free way to actually play Israel at the time? But yeah, I don't play Israel as currently I don't have that kind of silver lions right now at my disposal, so I'm not gonna waste it for some tanks that I don't grind. So, but about Israel, it's still kind of average. Chinese tech tree is actually good at some point. I mean, it could be like this tank, for example, the Object 122 MTMC. It was an ATGM main battle tank. It was a good tank. I played it for like around February to now. So I've been played it with hundreds of times, but since I don't have BR 8.3 in my tech tree in China. So I just smushed the preset with, what should I say this, with the newer, not the newer, a smaller BR tank or lower BR tanks, because yeah, I don't have options. The one time I'm using the SDK hits 22 from the Chinese factory to kill a modern BMPs or any Russian, actually IFVs, any Russian IFVs, and I got the God mode for it. It was actually kind of hard to play with lower BR while you're playing at 8.3, because you have to remind that yeah, your tank sucks, you can't do anything. The enemy have stabilizers or your cannon doesn't. Yeah, it kind of sucks. But that, though the object 122, the things I love is the gun itself and the ATGMs. I mean, you could bully a person with it. Yeah, why? I mean, like, make people suffer, man. If you suffer, then why not let other people? Look at this. Boom. I got one kill. Yeah, I'm not really good at this game, so yeah, I don't judge people, but the ATGM is really a good optional when you're in a dangerous situation and your cannon are still loading. So yeah, your ATGM is good for defending. But I would use it when I was in dangerous situation, or I see an enemy that he was repairing his engine or getting his crew fixed, etc. But yeah, about the other tanks that I play in this match, the M18, I would say it was one of the great tanks that to have. I mean, it was fast, the gun was good, and yeah, I used that tank to pretty much bully anyone who plays high tier. But kind of sad, I got this map. I hate the Carpathians map. Hey, this is not Carpathians, I forgot what. But yeah, it's still kind of hard to play in open field, especially when you have M18 in high tier battle. So as you can see here, I'm still capturing this base. So I'm looking for an enemy, and I saw an IT1. IT1 is actually going to kill me in just a few minutes because I didn't shoot his fucking ATGMs. Just like it is. I can't say anything else, but just how stupid am I to go to open field and then boom. Yeah, it was kind of bad thing. Next, I was using Type 62, one of the recently bought factory vehicles in China, around 6.7 battle ratings. At this time though, I kind of be careful of playing Type 62 because Type 62 is kind of a vehicle that doesn't have armor, although it was the best armor not to have armor. But sometimes it was hard to play. The gun, in other hand, you have the chit FS in 1956. It was actually a good ammo for this tank. I mean, you got the 85mm gun of the T-34 ammo in it, which is the most goated ammo. You could literally kill a tiger with one shot with that in the side, of course. But the reason I choose this hit FS is because, oh, I'm fighting 6.7 and I will not fighting a tiger, I will not fighting a panther, I will fight a modern tanks which have more powerful armor in the front. So in the other way, I have to find a way to penetrate those frontal parts. And that's why I decided to choose his. And also, please be a good guys person. Help each other in the battle. Help anything. Help anything. How should I say? Help your teammates. Because it was a good deed. Because in the end, even though they're gonna die, yeah, but you still get credit for it. That's good. So, and other ends, I would say this was a good match. Not a good match though. As you will see what happens later. I was trying to push forward, but I reminded myself that there was an IS-2 and also there was Type 75 SPH, if I remember, in the front part. And I have to be careful. I want to go to the B, but yeah, it was a risky decision for me because my tank doesn't have ammo, and if one of those tanks pierce my ammo or shoot at me, I would be dead instantly. And also in the front there was still a T-34-76. It was kind of a risky decision, but yeah, I will go for it. But I still wait. Look, if you can see, the Tiger is being shot by an IS. So yeah, that's why I decided, no, I will hold on, I will kill this T-34 first, and then I would decide to risk it all to go to the base B. Take it in this map, the port Novorossiysk. Oh, I forgot about it. Maybe my spelling is not that good, but yeah. Okay, so I decided, nah, let's go for it. And gotta stop first, but I'm still also thinking about whether should I go more. Should I go first? Well, yes. I finally killed that tank. The reason why I love it, I mean, it's like the hit FS could actually penetrate everything. Even when you meet any tank, it will penetrate everything, and its BR. It got 300mm of penetration. Even if you are thousands of meters away, it will still do 300mm penetration. That is why I love this ammunition. As you can see here, look, there's a, I think it's a Type 75 SPH. I can't see it very clearly. As you can see, yeah, 2 critical hit. It should be okay. The gunners are dead, and I think I have a safe spot to actually go to base B. And now I'm capturing the base. Let's see. There's still an IS over there near the corner of the Tiger one. And in this one, I do something that it's kind of a shame on me moment. Look at this. Yep, bomb. Yeah, that wasn't good. Yeah, but that T62, Type 62, it's that. But right now, I have the good old IS-2 tank, the Chinese tech troop. This tank is basically like a, how should I say this? My ex. I don't like it very all, but you have no choice. Kind of a, for me personally, I don't like it very much because it was a heavy tank. The reload and penetration is average. The reload is 2 times too long, and also the turret reverse is kind of long too. This thing is slow, but it's still faster than the Tigers, than the big German cat. Still better, and the gun itself, the 122mm guns, it still perform a very good job. That gun could literally kill anything in its path, unless if it's a high tier or the Tutel. Don't mess with the Tutel, guys. So in here, I'm still looking for the enemy though, because apparently there's few of them still survive, and most of them are in the air. But I'm still looking. With the bad FPS I having right now, it's still the best. It's still playable. So after looking for enemies, Although I have not talked to you about the Type 63, the one amphibious Chinese copycat of PT-76. I have that tank as the predecessor of Type 62. I play it pretty much every time with that tank. I love it. But the thing is, the thing I hate with amphibious vehicles, it is that the air, the air, man. Holy shit, like the Air Force and the planes, it's like they could stray fire your roof. It's like a paper tin. It's not something to be like with that time. So as you can see, there's a bit of lag in this FPS games. Yeah, we're just gonna screw that. And during look at the map, I saw an enemy destroyer, tank destroyer, the ASU. If I could remember, ASU or ASU. I could remember. And this is the most. I hate this moment. I hate this moment. I mean, like, ah, come on, man. Like, just one shot that guy. And there's another moment that I also don't realize. The T-34 is right behind me. It's kind of a bad thing. So, lastly, I'm just gonna use my plane right now, the LA-11. Not the LA-11. I love this vehicle. At some point, it was fast. The turn rate is average for its, not for its, but for the Chinese Type 3, the fighters you got at the BR at rank 4, it was the average one. It's around 21 seconds or 22 if the LA-11. But the thing is, I hate about the Soviet planes is it that they have a good, I would say they have a good cannon, but their ammo is only around 200. Yeah, it's hard. I mean, if you play realistically, it's hard. It's hard because you have to guess. You have to guess where your ammo would land. In this aspect, yes, I did land some shot. I burned that plane. In the process, I also get shot. It's kind of I killed him. I killed him later. So the next time, obviously the Hong Kong, the China, no, the Vietnam anti-air. But this time, it's average. Though the gun is actually could be useful against no armor vehicles. Yeah. But the new possible video that I will start is probably I'm gonna review the Japanese Tech 3 that I also played around 3 or 5 months after I played the Chinese, and currently I'm still at at rank 4, at rank 3, so on. And also I play the air like a weep myself, and I play Japanese Navy. It's like, oh man, why you play the Navy, man? It's hateful, man. No, I play the Navy because I want to suffer myself. Yeah, bad shot. I'm not good at anti-air. I mean, like, if you play War Thunder, have you ever seen an anti-air actually killing the planes? Never seen it. Because it's so hard, man, to do the job of being an anti-air. Probably you could do is make the plane critical at some point. You look like that. It was kind of a trick shot to do at least, but still, becoming an anti-air is a hard job. That's the reason why I would love more around the MG. For the anti-air, I would love the machine guns, because they were more easy to use and they have plenty. Meanwhile, autocannons were not to use because, I mean, like, you were bam, bam, bam. A machine gun could just burn, 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 I mean, like constantly firing. While autocannons, you have no choice. You have no choice to actually just shoot that fast. I mean, like your gun will overheat, and if you let that, your gun will jam. So yeah, you have to also think about that. Now, I personally think about this person who will drop the nuke. I think he deserved that. When I look at his score in the game, he's around 4,000, I think. Yeah, I think he should nuke us at this point. It was my first time to see someone nuke me, actually. It was my first time to see me actually nuke me, actually. So, yeah, it was kind of a monumental events that happened to me in War Thunder. Oh, that's it. That's it, probably. Uh, just stay silent. Nuclear apocalypse, baby. It was a good joke. Why? See you next video about the Japanese tank train. Yeah, baby. Goodbye, everyone.